Good morning. Good morning. I'm gonna try a little couple things with my sound. I'm gonna try a little couple things with my sound. How is that? Little couple things with my sound. How is that? At least I'm not peaking now. At least I'm not peaking now. Still a little quiet, but at least I'm not peaking. Okay. Still a little quiet, but at least I'm not peaking. Okay. Let's see if I can fix that though. Let's see if I can fix that though. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, it's Max. And what about my settings? Is my mic max in my settings? Settings is my mic max in my settings? Okay, I've disabled this one, but it's not disabled. Disabled this one, but it's not disabled. Now let's see. Now let's see. Oh, nice. Now let's see. Oh, nice. All right. Now I got the sound going. We will let the dog out. I heard the dog move. My wife's doing a interview today, so I'm on dog duty, which is fine. I'll be back in just a moment. That is good enough. I am back and ready to do my testing. Let's go to continue. Go to the fishing one. We will load. Excuse me. All right. Let's move this so it's on level playing ground. Pick up my shovel. We will just do this for now. You can stay down there. Actually, of course it does that. Where did it go? There you are. We will make this spare. Again, I can drop a bucket onto the wagon and it take up all my dirt. But I'll just do this. There we go. That does it. Oh, I want this over here. You will go right there. Maybe right here. No, because it was throwing it on the side when I was doing it for it. Let's do it flat. And we'll get this set up. Alright, let's get a recording going. Alright. Now that we've done the fishing, we got roughly 2,000 and change. So I will show you a quick way of making coin. Now, this is my second attempt at doing this, because don't drop the bucket inside of your cart, because I will show you what happens. So if you have dirt inside of your cart and you drop a bucket on it, it will pick that dirt up. Now the sad thing about it is I did 45 minutes of shoveling like that, so I had this full of dirt. Let's do another piece of dirt so that you can actually see it separate. Let's just do it a little bit over. So you can see there's multiple pieces of dirt there. There's 3 pieces. Now if I drop the bucket in, all 3 pieces go into one bucket. So it is crucial when you're using the bucket to make sure you're putting it down and keeping your hand off the keyboard until that little dot is off. Make sure your bucket is out of your hand before picking up the tool. So let's dig again for about 45 minutes, because we fished for a full hour. We'll do about 45 minutes of shoveling. Trying to pay attention to... Why can't I shovel it? I'm not on the edge. Why can't I shovel this? Interesting. Interesting. There's something with that dirt. It's not too low, because I can go quite low. Something with that dirt won't allow me to shovel it. Interesting. That was the old hole that I did. Took me 45 minutes. So why can't I shovel this? Oh wait, I know why. I thought it was more in the middle. Never mind. That is a brain dead moment. And each bucket takes 4 shovelfuls. I know I've mentioned that before, but we'll mention in this video. Oops. And I will also get some music going. So let's get some music going. For some reason it wasn't wanting to play. Oh wait, let me go back. I've got a video being uploaded, so if I lose frames, I apologize. I will be adding the YouTube link in the comment below, or in my description, so not comment below. I'll be adding my Twitch channel information in the comments below for YouTube. For Twitch, I'm just going to add it to my information. And now we got some audio. Let's adjust it because I turned some of the volumes up slightly. Let's turn this back down so it's more background. That sounds like a good mix. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, my wife is doing an interview. Ooh, I shouldn't have started that upload because she is teaching a class for her interview. She is applying to work for a university. Oop, I did it again. I keep doing that. I gotta pay attention. Because if I don't pay attention, I drop this bucket where I don't want to drop it. Or I pick it up and do that. I keep doing that. Stop. I thought that was in the game for a second. The ting noise. I was like, oh, what did I break this time? Oh, I didn't mean to hit the space bar, but that's fine. Oops. That's all right. All right, my tea should be steeped enough. After this bucket, I will... Maybe I'll do 2 buckets because I already had dirt on there. I'll take the tea bags out. Oh, that's hot. And of course, one always decides it's going to sink to the bottom on me. Hot, 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 hot. Now it's just a matter of letting it sit for a few minutes. I have it in a no-name Yeti container. I'm not sure. I can't remember where my wife picked that one up. Oh, I gotta see my timers. There we go. So, in case you're wondering why, when I pick up the bucket, I tend to pause like here, because my keyboard tends to want to ghost. So every about 10 or so key presses, it will do a double. So it'll be like a press it twice. So, and this is to do a little bit of a rant. It's not like Corsair is going to ever see this or hear about this comment, but it's a Corsair keyboard and mouse. And when I first got it, beautiful. I loved it. But there's been an update. And with that update, ever since the update, I've been getting ghosting. I need to face it this way. There we go. So, and it's not just the keyboard, it's both the keyboard and the mouse that is ghosting. What is going on? Let's try this again. See there, I dropped it twice. That's why I made that noise. And just to go through this, I did start at ground level, like topsoil. I didn't start halfway down, so I didn't use the same hole as I did on that first recording. And yes, if you do drop the bucket, any dirt that's in your cart that it touches, it will basically delete that dirt. It picks it up in the bucket, but it picks up every individual chunk of dirt. That I am almost certain that that is a bug, and that will be getting fixed. So if you are watching this at a later date, chances are that bug of dropping your bucket, chances are it's not going to be the case. Doesn't mean that it won't come back. There was an issue with the pan, which I might do a little check on that, see if that is still the case. The pan used to do that. You could take the pan and drag it over things, and the pan would just oops, didn't go into the bucket. Would just go into. So if you went like this with the pan and you dragged it over things that were on the ground, it would pick it up. And what I did is I just pressed. Oh, I almost hit E there. I just pressed and held E, and it brings it out so that if you're trying to place it somewhere, you can place it. Now, one thing I like is they've added rotation. So as you can see, I can rotate the bucket. So if I need the bucket sitting on a hill, I can do that and drop it on a hill. It still has physics, so it's still going to use its physics before it uses anything else. Multiplying dirt, gotta love it. So if I was going all out, I would dig as far down as I could go, because the further down that you go, the better the yield is. So what I mean is, at the top surface, it'll be around 0.3. Sometimes you'll get a little bit bigger nuggets, like so 0.3 to maybe 0.5. So this is as low as I can go. One thing you can do if you're worried about that is you can take a shovel from the top, drop it down, and that'll give you 3 more shovels. Oops, I still got 1 more shovel in there that I can do in there. So you can do that because it will increase your yields by a tiny amount. So if I remember correctly, from the top it's 0.3 to 0.5. At the very bottom of this pit, I'm talking about weight, whatever unit they use. So let's say it's pounds. You got 0.3 to 0.5 pounds per nugget that comes out. when you look at the top of the surface up here, or that's the top of the surface, sorry. When you look at the bottom, the very bottom nuggets are roughly between 0.5 and 0.6. So you're really not like gaining a whole lot, because this plot is only six of the blocks deep. So with it being 6 blocks deep, it's not that huge of a difference. So yes, you're gonna get a better yield at the bottom. But to start off, if you are looking at starting off, don't worry about it. It is not that big of a difference, and I will show you. I will do a video on that, showing the difference between the nuggets you get from the top. Sorry about the coughing. The nuggets you get from the top and the nuggets you get from the bottom. There we go. I got that little piece out of the way. It was bugging me. I kept seeing the sliver. Okay. At this point, because we're sitting roughly about 15-20 minutes close, it's between 15 and 20 minutes of mining. No, we'll do this a little bit further. No, come on. No, come on. So instead of fiddling around with this, let's just do this. Rotate the cart like I was saying, and we want to kind of place the back end right on this little hill. And it still wants to flip, don't you? There we go. That's actually quite a good placement. Move that over a little bit. Take this out of there. See if I can get a chunk. Where's the chunk have to be? Okay, right there. Right at that corner. So we want that kind of like that. That should work. Yeah. Oh, there we go. So now that we got that. Oh, sad face. Nope, don't fall away. I wish you could... One of the things I wish you could do with the cart is kind of lock it in place. Maybe put like chucks like they do with big rigs. Is that Clotium? Oh no, that's gold. No, this piece. No, it's all gold. It's okay. Anyways, oops. So I do find that if you do this way using the cart method, that dropping into the cart, as long as you're careful, I will put a, at the end of this video, I will put a clip of me dropping a bucket after 45 minutes, and you can see all the dirt just gone except for I think 3 pieces of dirt were left, and I was sad. Now if it would have put all that dirt into one big chunk, so that when I dumped it into, I tried and I checked it, I dumped it into the bucket to wash it, and it just gave me one small little chunk. I was sad. "45 minutes ended up giving me," again, you have to keep this in mind, 45 minutes gave me 52 gold, or hydro coin, my apologies, not gold. 52 hydro coin, because I dropped the bucket. So this is a high, at the time of recording, this is a high risk, high reward. Because if you don't drop the bucket in, you will see that, like, even what we have here is going to be more than what it, oh, I do have the chunk, is going to be more than what we got fishing. And something that I also have noticed doing the fishing is you don't want to sell the fish to the fish market, because it seems like, and I have to do a test on it, seems like the way the market works is it works on each individual item. So what happened was, when I sold the fish at the fish market, it dropped the price to 0, so it wouldn't buy half of the fish. Now if you're doing a necklace, let's say, that necklace will drop it down, but oh, come on, stop, no, why are you being this way? Come on, stop being a pain. I don't know why I can't get this to... So if you're doing a necklace, that's one item. So that one, no, don't fall. So that one item will drop it. But if you're doing fish, each individual fish counts as an individual item, which means that after selling a couple fish, it's going to bring it down to negative. So you're actually going to decrease the amount of hydro coin you get from the fish. So if you're selling, again, if you're doing, say, 5 swords, sell the first sword to the auction. If it is up, sell it to the auction, and then sell the rest to the jeweler. So the jeweler price will be the price that you get using a scale. So are you kidding? You're gonna fly all the way over there. Wow. Why are you going so far? I already know that this is going to be multiple of thousands. Just by what I'm seeing. Oh, I totally missed that. That was on me. It seems like if I drop it in the bucket, it's not flying across the river here. It's hitting the bucket and dropping out. And that's that. So let's just clean this up a little bit. Let's get this shard. Come on. Stop being a pain. So you used to be able to just drag this across items and it would pick them up. Make sure nothing. That's just my own preference, not having things sticking out of the bucket. I want it to be inside the bucket, not on the outside of the bucket. And that's just more when you go to sell, I want to make sure everything's in the bucket. Let's see how my tea is. Hi Jinx, welcome. Oh, that's good heat. Put the lid on so it keeps at that temperature. All right, let's take the cart back over and start again. What's new and exciting, hijinks? The Love Boat. Is that what you're watching? That is an old show. It was a 3-hour tour. Turned into a very long series. Oh, that's right. Yes, yes. The Love Boat was okay. Never mind. That was a different show. Gilligan's Island. Yeah. That makes so much sense. That was such a funny show. No, I just lost all my dirt again because it was what you're reading in chat. I love it. That's okay. There wasn't much dirt in here. Couple, maybe 10. Oh, okay. Well, that don't take. I hope you didn't take that personal. I did. Like, that's totally 100% on me because I was just not paying attention. That had nothing to do with you. It was more the fact that I was thinking about the Gilligan's Island and Gilligan and Captain, and can't even remember them all. But again, this is why at roughly between 10-15 minutes, I went and scrubbed it this time. Because I was like, I'm getting a good amount of dirt in there. It's a good time to explain to YouTube. You just saw a bunch of dirt disappear. And I only got one chunk out of it. So again, this is a high risk, high reward way of doing it at the point of recording. Because this, I am pretty sure, isn't designed to do that. So my guess is they will be fixing this in upcoming patches. So future, you shouldn't have to worry about that. But now, a couple weeks after 2.0 has released, I think it's been 3 weeks now. I'd have to check. Well, I'm glad that didn't go into the cart. Whatever. It's only 3 dirt in that one, but that's okay. I was clicking and it wasn't going in. Wasn't sure if I put 3 or 4 in that one. Okay, I'm putting it everywhere but in the bucket. Good shot. Nice shooting, Tex. It'd be nice to have an indicator that you've got dirt on your shovel. I might put that in as a suggestion. So in that case, I could see that there was dirt on the shovel. But if it drops like, well, oh, I guess I can see a bit of dirt on there. Yeah, you can see dirt on there. Now that I said that, I will be looking for that. So we're coming up to around 40 minutes of digging / scrubbing. So we'll do this for, let's say, 5 more minutes. Hopefully I don't drop the bucket into the cart and get rid of all that nice dirt. The other way you can avoid losing all your dirt is I'm stacking in one nice little pile because I like to do that. It makes it easier when you're scrubbing the dirt. So that's just my preference. But if you were to spread the dirt out, so if I was to drop dirt like here, and that way if I drop the bucket wherever I'm dropping it, I'm not losing all of the dirt. I'm just losing whatever's in that area. But that is not me. Oops. I didn't pay that much attention. Ah.
Did Bella actually go on there?
No, I brought it in case you wanted to. Because she's been sitting at the door right behind me, so I figured. Well, she used to use it all the time, right?
Yes.
So. No. That's fine. No, I'm streaming. How is it going? Good?
For me?
Yeah.
I think so. Although the interview was 15 minutes short unless they actually wanted 15 minutes to talk. So they wrapped it up. But the questions they asked were kind of overlapping. They're like, oh, you actually already answered this in your other answer.
Okay.
So.
Well, if you answered if you already answered their questions and in other questions, then that's a good thing.
And
oh, didn't pay attention there.
I'll tell you why they are interested in me.
Make sure anything you're saying.
Yeah, I will be careful.
And don't give out any, like, the names of anyone.
No, I won't. They are interested because I have lived experience, and because I have that many years of political experience, and I have teaching experience.
Well, is that what they said?
Oh yes, actually, that's what the director told me. We are happy to see. Well, she said we love that as a candidate you also bring lived experience.
Yeah. Well, but that's that's the thing is that's why I'm saying is like, and with them saying that, then you can push for the higher amount.
Yeah.
Because you know, like they kind of screwed up by telling you that. No, seriously, like I was actually Hijinks, who was in my chat here. We were talking about housing yesterday, and he's getting people calling him. I believe. Sorry, you didn't tell me your pronouns. I think you did say he before. If that's wrong, let me know. Hijinks, I apologize if that's wrong. Hijinks was talking about selling his house. Well, not selling his house. So people keep calling him to sell the house, and in his market, there's a lot of like they wanted to sell it to rent it. So they are offering him under what the value. So not under what the value is. So the value of the house is lower right now because of the economy.
Yeah.
But what he paid and what they're offering isn't even close. Yeah. So it's, but I told him like, because you know they want, like you don't have it on the market right now. So it's not like you're trying to sell it and people are contacting you. You're not trying to sell it. So you have something that they want.
Yes. So you could push
So you push the price. And if they don't give you what you're pushing, then you don't have to sell it. Like that's a benefit of
it's not on the market already, so you have a choice.
Yeah. So by them telling you that, it's the same principle as that. They're basically telling you that you are possessing a lot of skills that they are looking for, and you're bringing to the table more than what most people are bringing to the table.
Yeah.
So, in knowing that, make sure that you do your due diligence on offers. If they do, like they still may not offer it to you,
exactly.
but if they do offer to it, you have a bargaining chip, let's just say.
And I think so. I don't have a lot of experience with the physical health stuff, but I was really trying to highlight that.
Like, are you talking the phys med stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
That I still, you can't separate that out from a person. It all impacts each other. And even though I work in more mental health settings,
but just because you don't have experience in it, you still were taught it. You still know how to teach people how to do it.
He seemed impressed when I said that I was taught how to teach people how to do. That's how I was graded.
Yeah.
How to do transfer. So I said even like the foundation. So Debbie, of course, well, nobody knows the last name. Well, she would. I'm meeting with her next. She asks challenging questions.
Oh, of course. That's who she is.
And so, I think I answered her question well, but I certainly had to think about some. And you should have to think about some of them.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I know there's certain reasons that they did invite me.
Just so when I was listening, when I heard your teaching part, you kept saying and I knew that you were aware of it, because you'd be like and then you would pause and then not say anything, and the not saying anything is much better than the ums.
And I think the reason why was because I had to decide what I was going to skip from my presentation.
Yeah,
but that's where my and some of it was I was thinking, like, are you talking when I did the presentation or answer it?
When you did the presentation.
Yeah, that was my issue with that one, is I was trying to decide what I was going to skip over, because in that first meeting, it was clear that there was no research component within this position. And so I had put a bunch of that in. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
I was deciding what I was keeping and what I was not.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's one thing I noticed, and especially when, so, especially when you start, if you're going to do the opera, like you, and I'm saying like, it's just as bad. So when you're doing the opera, you don't want to be doing the
Yeah. Well,
because it shows it shows a hesitancy,
yeah.
and it's like you're
Oh, I have to go.
yeah, you have to make sure you show like you know what you're talking about, and you're like, okay, I am worth this. This is what I want.
Do you think I should navigate or try to negotiate that they buy a scooter or rent
No.
one for me
No.
for on site? Because I want to have one there, even if it's a smaller one. As I tell you, going up and down those stupid ramps.
Okay, but that's fine.
Yeah. As an accommodation thing, I wouldn't negotiate that in initially, but as an accommodation thing,
I would ask,
Yeah, I wouldn't.
but the thing is if you do your negotiations right,
Yeah.
then like that's not gonna matter.
Yes. Okay, I gotta go now.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Stop picking the car top. And I can't get that, so let's move this out of the way. So I've roughly spent now about the same amount of time as I did fishing. And I'm positive this is going to be way more coin than just the fishing. And my music stopped. Why did my music stop? We'll just finish this up because I'm already in the midst of it. This is a lot of ore in here. That is one full bucket. Let's just drop this in here so I don't lose it. I have a tendency to lose that. Ooh. Ooh. So leave a comment what you think the weight's going to be. I'm going to come in this side so you can't see the weight. What do you think it's going to be? Let's see the first number. 1, 8, 4, 2, 2,481. Actually, that is almost dead on what I made in. That is pretty close to what I made. I thought I'd be at like 3,000 at least. I was thinking between 3,000 and 5,000. So let's compare this now. That was fishing. That's why the fishing pole is over it. This was mining. 2,220. 2,481. So roughly an hour of fishing. And roughly an hour of just under an hour. You can see that it is pretty close, but fishing is determined by luck. I was able to get better fishing poles within 10, I think it was like 10 minutes of fish, like starting the fishing. So that's a pretty close margin. And I could have got more from fishing. I will probably now redo the fishing one as well. And sell it all at the jeweler rather than at the market. Because let's go over to the market. And see, I bet you it's still like close to zero. And there's another YouTuber that did do a fishing comparison. I will definitely. Oh, it's at 10. Like, this should be up over 100. And it's at 10. Like, it takes so long to get it back. So, selling your biggest fish here, and then taking the rest over to the jeweler is going to be your smartest move if you're doing the fishing. But both ways are viable ways to get started. It depends. Do you want to sit there and cast? Even not getting started. If you want to just run a line and sit there at your water where your filters are, go right ahead. But this is both of these are way more than what you need to get to the next level. Now, this is just a comparison to start off how fishing compares to digging. The other thing is if you do decide to do digging, the further down you go, the better your yield's gonna be. You're gonna get bigger nuggets out of it. Okay, I can't get out. I thought I could. Let's just adjust my mic again. Do unstuck. And now I'm inside of the truck. directly inside the truck. Nice. I can just do that though. All right. That will be it for YouTube. So, oh, I don't want to end stream. Oh, I'm messing things up. Shoot. I want to record. Stop recording. There we go. I should put it on. There we go. That way, if I want to change something. Why did that go that way? Interesting. When it looks like my screen or my oh well, whatever. No biggie. Let's save and go to menu. And let's get into a recording for another video. Let's get my creative mode one. I broke it. It's broken. There we go. Let's go to our starter plot. Oh, I was going to play some music. Sorry about you watching me hit the tree. Oop, oop, oop. I roll, and I roll, and I roll. And I'm stuck. Are you kidding me? Stuck on a little fence. A little tiny fence. Thank you, Rock. Oh, you kidding? Don't. Yeah, thank you. Thought I was gonna get stuck there. Why is my truck moving sideways? That's amusing. Okay, so let's get this out of the way. Let's move this. Move this. That should be a decent level. Let's put a T-pipe. Yeah, I'll do both of them. Make both of them go down. I don't care about what pipes I'm using because I'm just doing this. This is going to be a test to see the weight, the average weight of a nugget at the bottom versus the top. And you allow me to put you there, but not there. Okay, let's... I know I have a pickaxe. I should have a pickaxe. Is it down here? Might be down there. It's not down there. It's not up here. Let's get another one of these racks. And we'll put the rack right there. Nope, let's spin it around. We'll put the hammer there. Put a shovel in there, put the magnet in. Okay, so I don't see a pickaxe here. Oh, I can test a couple things at it right now. Oh, I just thought of something. Because I'm going to use the machine. So I can test the difference between pressurized and non-pressurized machines. See if that will make a difference. Is my wand over here? Did I move my wand? Let's get... Oh, I did get it. Okay. I didn't hear the clink. So... Where's... trying to figure out how I want to. I'm probably better off to put. Yeah, I'll put a T here. I want it that way. I will grab this. Dig this out. Actually, no. I will put it here. There we go. And then, where did that straight pipe go? Tea time. Albogan time. And then I want another Albogan. There's a harvester. And we'll put the harvester right there. And we will get us a one of these folks. Should be able to. No, it's not going to go that way. Okay. I guess I'll have to drop this down. Actually, I have a rake, I think. Yes, I do. I will need to manipulate the dart. Okay, maybe I'll do it a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Now I can just do this. No, I want to do it this. Come on. This way. And we'll just do this. And I can put a pan. Oh, I thought I had a pan there. Whatever. Oh, there is one here. There we go. And that should catch all of them. And then, we'll do this. And then we'll do this. Boom, boom, boom. We got a nice little hole. We want to... And then I want another T, because I need to put a belt there. No, we'll do it this way. Ah. That's way too high, but that's okay. We'll drop it down. Yeah, that's where it needs to be. Oop, wrong one. And then let's do 2. Oh, I didn't need... Okay, whatever. Boom. Boom. Alright, now it should work. Oh, I don't have an intake, haha. Let's get the brush out of here. We will hang the brush up. We will create another one of these. Put everything back. Okay. Let's start. Actually, yeah, let's start with this. I know I have a cork. Where did the cork go? I do have a cork around here. I saw it, and I remember walking into it. Where did I put it? I thought it was right here. Whatever. I'll just go get it from the store. So we'll get a decent amount of ore from there. Then I will also remove this one. Okay, I have to unhammer it. And we will put a straight and then we'll put a pan under this one. And that should catch nuggets. All 3 of these are on the same level, so let's just turn that on, get triple action. Oh, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks down. I don't think there's stairs here. Okay, that's enough to do a good analysis. We'll let quite a few more come through. What I'll do is I'll shut that machine off because there's a bunch coming through here. Let's just shut these machines down. So don't fall down. We'll do one more. All right. So we'll keep this a little separate, and I will... Yeah, I'll make a little bit of platform here. And we'll do this one. Come on. Let's just do it there. We will duplicate a... We'll put 4 scales. We will weigh multiple, but we'll just... 4 is good. Like, this isn't anything real scientific or anything, so... But we will try to get our best comparison. I didn't record. Hello, YouTube. Today we're going to be testing tier 1 dirt on the starter plot. Is it worth going down? So I have this bucket coming out of here, going into this bucket, which is going to start getting weighed over here. I have this bucket, which is coming from my ones at the bottom of this. Now this plot can go down 5 blocks. So this only goes down 5 blocks. So what I'm trying to figure out is, is it worth taking the time to dig all the way down to the bottom when you first start the game? So let's start with a gold nugget, an iron nugget, a shard, and a gem. I think that's a gem. No, that's gold. I didn't get that gem. Where is that? Right there. Yes, uncut ruby. Okay, so far, gold from the surface, we have 0.77, 0.42, 0.3, 0.47. Actually, what I'll do... Okay. I am going to duplicate the buckets here. because I will pull out just a few gold ore. And separate the gold and the iron. I see a Cloutium ore in there. Nice. We'll just drop this right there. That's iron. And yes, I know I could use a sorter, but I don't like the hand sorter, and I'm not dealing with a lot of ore, as you can see. So can you get Cloutium on the top surface? Yes, you can. Is it going to be heavyweight? No, it's not. Let's see how much it weighs. .43, so it's 74 hydrocorn. All right, so we have 13 hydrocoin, 0.77. Let's take this off. Then we have 0.3 with 5. So 0.7 and 0.3. 0.73 and 12. .62. 0.82 and 14. 0.61 and 10. So I'm getting from 0.3 to 0.8 was the highest. See, 0.3 at 5. .6110. 0.3. 0.5. So a wide variety of range. Now let's work on our iron. Oh, let's drop it there because I can drop it there. All right, so we got 0.47 and 4. 0.33. 0.35, 3. 3 and 3. So iron looks like it's pretty much the same. Like every piece of iron is coming through at like 0.3 weight. 0.3. So there's a 0.6. And I've also noticed with the iron, whatever the weight is, so it goes by, this just disproves it, but we got a 0.94. A lot of 0.3s. So there's not as much variant in the iron that I'm seeing. 0.8. So we've had up to 0.9. Well, 9.2, I think. 9.1, 9.2. 0.8. Oops. 0.7. 0.49. Oh, I can't pick that up. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Oops, that was the one. 0.8. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. It dropped off. Let me show you again. 0.3. 0.4. So from 0.3 to 0.9 is where this gold was on here, is where tier 1 soil is roughly with the iron. And then we will look at these shards. 0.89 and 0.3. So 0.3 to 0.9. All right. Now we will come over here and do the same. So we'll get 3 buckets. So these nuggets do look a bit bigger. While I'm sorting, why don't you leave a comment, see what you think the weight is going to be. No cheating. I do have quite a few more because I had 3 machines running rather than just one. So that's okay. Time for a tea break. Do you have your predictions yet? Oop. Oh no. That's a gold. All right, let's do a shard. 1.9. $1.9. Gold. Let's create another bucket so I have somewhere to put it in. $1.9. Let's bring this bucket a little bit closer so I can 2.3. 1.97. $41, 2.4. Let's stand on this side. Yeah, I can get there. I can get there. I can get... I can't get this one. So let's move this to there. Well, now it's blocking the... Let's do it there, because I can... I'm pretty sure I can drop in there. Yeah, and I can drop there. 2.4. 2.3. So it looks like 5 blocks is going to give you almost 2 pounds more on average. Because we had up to 1, but 1 was very, like, 9s were not as common as, like, the 3s. Yeah, most of these are over 2. And none of the top tier soil was over 1. This is the lowest one, I think, 1.95. Yeah. So, is it worth going to the bottom? I will leave that up to you to decide when you want to go down to the bottom. As you can see, the bottom dirt is around 2 pounds, considering the top dirt is just less, between 0.3 and and we'll just say 0.3 and 1, because I think we had a 9.2, or sorry, 0.92. So is that difference going to make, so we'll just check. So 10 Hydrocoin compared to 40 Hydrocoin. I don't know. Is it quite worth it? If you're looking price-wise. So price-wise, that's 4 times the amount. So, you get 4 times the amount of coin. But it will take you a good 40 minutes to an hour, depending on how you dig, if you're using a shovel, if you're keeping it. So that would be a decision you will have to make, whether or not you want to take the time to dig down, or do you want to get the coin right away? And if you get the coin right away, just shovel at the top. And then, so my suggestion would be shovel at the top until you can get this. I don't have it here. Until you can get this set up here. And I'll show you. So if you're trying to go efficient, until you can get this kind of setup where you have a harvester, we'll just drop it down and it won't place. So you have a harvester set up, you're digging onto a belt, because this only costs you 600-ish Hydro coin, and then you shovel onto the belt and you have this being fed into a bucket. And you don't need, so again, you don't need to go all fancy or the fancy schmancy. I do have a let's play where I've done this to show. Where did the, oh, it's over here. Oh no, I need the shovel. Sorry, I know what I was doing. So you don't need to buy these blocks. They're cheap. If you have the coin to do it, then do it. But you can easily make a little pocket, save time for your so what I'm going to do is going to shovel that out, place you here, shovel that. There we go. That should be a good dip so that I can take one of these. Nope. Where did my shovel go? So this is going to take just a little bit of time to get set up, and that should be okay. We'll just move back. No, that's not okay. That might work. Okay, let me try placing it. And we will rotate with T, Y, and R. And let's see if that... You can't get that one little piece right there. Is what I want to get. And there we go. That'll work. So what I would suggest, get this set up, which shouldn't take you too long. So only, let's say 700 max coin you need, which is only about 20 buckets of dirt scrubbed. And then once you got this set up, then do a setup similar to this, where you have it set up like this, and then you put your bucket down. So I dug this down. You don't have to. You can put this up. So like in this case, you could put this drill up here. It doesn't matter. But just a basic setup like this. And again, I've got 2 belts. You don't need 2 belts. You could put this right underneath. You know, so like that. And where my rake, I know I had my rake. There's my rake. And it's not going to let me. go down. Oh, it does. Nice. So now you can just do it like that and put the bucket down. No, I use the rake. You don't need. I'm just using rake just to show you the setup. So it goes right into the from the drill right into the harvester, and then piping wise, like this is just a meso pipe, and that's because I did it quickly. But all you would need to do is put a T-pipe right here. For this setup, you just put a T-pipe right there, and it just feeds right into the bottom of the harvester. So not a huge setup. So my suggestion again, get the setup where you just buy a harvester, put the harvester as close as you can to the intake pipe. And so I usually have it so that it comes out, and I have it like this. So let's actually work on that setup. Where's my magic wand? There you are. I'll take that out. I get stuck in the pipe. Nice. Oh, I need this. And we'll get an elbogan. Oh no, we don't. I won't fish that out because I would just do this. So this is the setup I go with. Let's get this pipe. I want it this way. Oh, it went in. And then hook the harvester. Okay, it's not going to let that dirt be there, so let's get my pickaxe. Let's just bring this over this way. And then let's use the pickaxe to get rid of this mess. Then get a shovel. Handy dandy shovel. We'll show this small little piece of dirt. We'll place it down here. And let's see if we can get a pan. No, it's not going to go. It's going to fall off. I need it a little bit further out. So this should be enough. Let's do a dig down there and see if that holds it. Ooh, a little too high. Ooh, just a little too high. There we go. This is the setup I would recommend. It is cheap to get this going. And all you have to do now is you sit here and we'll take this piece of dirt and then shovel it onto. See how this is highlighted? when I'm starting up, I like to make sure I don't hammer things down. Besides, you usually don't have that kind of coin. So you make sure that the belt is highlighted, and then you can put the chunk there. And then it's going to drop into where you need. And then you just do this for a little bit. This is my setup that I would suggest doing at the start. I wouldn't bother going down until you have enough to get this set up. And once you, I'll remove this so I don't have to keep hearing it. So this is how I would suggest you start. You start doing a bucket until you use the bucket method, whichever way you want to do it. Dropping dirt into, my favorite is dropping dirt into your over there, your cart. So I like dropping dirt into the cart because you can just, you fill up that small bucket, dump it into the cart, fill up the small bucket, dump it into the cart. So to me, that's the fastest way of doing it, instead of shoveling it into a pan, running to the water, getting it just becomes a mess. Shovel about 20 shovels full into the cart, then take the cart over with a bucket, dump it in. That's how I suggest doing it. But if you want to do the whole shovel into a bucket, dump the bucket in here, scrub it at the same time, go ahead. Roughly, again, you need about 20 or so shovel, or 20 or so scrubs to be able to get this. Maybe longer. You can get this set up roughly within half an hour. It would take you about half an hour to get this set up, and then another half an hour to get this set up, where you have a drill and a harvester on the same line. Once you have a drill and a harvester going, then that's when I would suggest digging down to the bottom. And I would get a pickaxe and just pickaxe straight down, and pickaxe a hole to put your belts in. And then once you've got enough to put your drill at the bottom, and then have either conveyor belts out or enough room to put your drill and harvester, getting pipes to go down to get your drill and harvester down there, go right ahead. However you want to do it, this is you playing the game, and I will give you tips and tricks, but I won't tell you how to play. I will tell you my preferred strategies, and again, they're my preferred strategies. Everybody's different, you know. People, I've seen videos of people shoveling dirt, and then instead of going right to that setup, they take their pipes and drop water down a hole, and then shovel dirt into there until they can get a drill, and then they put a drill down there, and then have the drill going into the bucket and water dripping into the bucket, and then they just sit there and scrub while it's going in. This game is about thinking and setting things up and planning. Plan how you want to do it, then just start doing it. Don't let people tell you have to do it this way, you have to do it that way. You don't. There's suggestions, and again, my suggestion is dirt down there is much better. 4 times better than the dirt that's up here. So, do you want to get down there? Yes. Do you need to get down there right away? In my opinion, no. If you want to get down there right away, then do it. Keep shoveling until you can get a pickaxe your way down, shovel your way down, however you want to do it, and get right down to the bottom really quick. That's perfectly okay. If you want to go fish for an hour to get enough money to do this, go ahead. And then you have the money to start. And then you can set up a small little setup on the top until you can get down to the bottom, and then transfer it down to the bottom. The possibilities are endless. I just am here to show you how the mechanics work, so you can make an educated decision on how you want to play it out. Oh, okay. It's still far enough that I can... That's harder to... There we go. It dropped in the right way. So I'm not even going to bother with the iron. It's very, very apparent that... Let's do it on this one. That we're going to look at. So the top soil was giving us around 0.3 to 0.9. Again, this is going to tell you the exact same thing. So this is like almost one full unit above what the top tier dirt is. And price wise, I don't have an iron chunk on there. Let's put an iron chunk. So 4 to 20. That's a 5 times different. So let's say both of them are between 3 to 5 times more HydroCoin and about 1 unit more. Unit of weight more. So it is worth going down to the bottom, but when you go down is your choice. You are playing the game and you play it the way you have the most fun playing. So if your goal is to get down to the bottom as quick as possible, do it. Nothing wrong with it. If your goal is to get a automated setup so you don't have to do anything as quick as possible, do it. Because it is viable. I'm just clearing that one chunk that was sitting there. In saying that, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Again, comment on what were you surprised to see that money-wise, it's about a 4 times increase in money from 5 blocks down to, or for 5 blocks of difference. Until the next time, stay safe. And may all your nuggets be big. I think that went well. Now I made it one higher. Let's get rid of this lonely little pipe over here. Ah, that looks weird. Let's pick that up. Let's just do this here. There we go. Oh wait, it's coming from the other side. There we go. There we go. And make sure everything's working, and it looks like it is. Yeah, shut it off. Put you on there. Back to this piece of land. Let's see. Let's clear a little bit of this out. There we go. That's a little bit nicer for walking. We could probably do a bunch more. Now the belt should be working. And that they are. Alrighty. Let's run it for a bit. Those are pretty good chunks. I will say so myself. So coin wise, to go to tier 2, the bottom of tier 2, you're looking at roughly double the amount from tier 1. Just randomly take a piece of gold, check. Okay. So it's almost, yeah, that would make sense. Double the weight, double the amount of coin. Most of them are pretty uniform. So that's 36 tier 2 drills going, which is a good amount. I'll do it. I'm going to leave this running while I go and try to flatten out the other area. Just going to check something here. It doesn't show me. Oh, it shows it over there. Why would you show it over there? Can I move it? Oh, I can. Yes. No. I want that there. Now let's do that. And that. Let's get the music up so I'm paying attention to make sure that it doesn't switch on me to a non-DMCA. Music. All right. Actually, I'm gonna fix this again. Sorry. I just saw something. I can take this, move it over, take this. No, we'll leave that over here too. There we go. Oh. Stay on the road. Nope, I want to go to the other plot. Thank you. Now we'll clean this out. It's almost done. It's taken quite a good amount of time to flatten all this out. Oh, why is there a hole there? Why did you put a hole there? There we go. It is fixed. Almost have it all cleared. But I've been using the other plot to show case what you can do and how you can do things. So, so we're just gonna stop allowing me to flat. Ooh, it did it to me. Of course you did. No, you're not supposed to work like that. You're supposed. No, okay. Come on. Thank you. There we go. And ooh, that was a save or something. Again, I go from not being able to just do this to being able to do it for no reason. It'd be good to pick people's brains to see how it is intended to work, and maybe we can, if we know how it's intended to work, maybe we could get it to work better. Whoa. What just happened? Made a divot. I don't know why. What it did. Again, why is there a hole there? Not sure what happened, but oh shoot, I wasn't paying attention. Can I? Time for tea. It's okay. So that was your last one, wasn't it? What was that one? And? What? What did she say? Yeah. Yeah. But the good thing about it is it's not up to the dean. Yeah. Yeah, but you got to understand that she's the dean, right? And the dean is basically in charge. If some stuff goes wrong, it reflects on the dean. Yeah, but okay, so the thing with that is she doing it to try to push her, saying, you know, like, because if you push somebody, they're going to work harder, right? Okay, whatever. Good, go. Ken. Why? do 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 do. Do 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 do. This song's called Square Coffee. Nice Square Coffee. Again. Why? Why? Someone, please help. How? Like, that's not even a level. This is not cool. Come on. Why can't I? Come on. I need a dirt adder is what I need. Okay, this whole section is being dumb. I don't know what's going on with this. And that didn't make a hole, that's good. Okay, thank you. Let's get it to work. Did it again. Again. See that hole made? Why? That... seriously. Seriously, why did you do that? Does not make sense. Made a hole. Okay. Did that to me. Sad. Sad. Actually, I'll use a shovel because now I can use a shovel to fill a hole. Takes a lot to flatten out an area, especially when you end up with little glitches like this. Okay, it's starting to get laggy, so something's going on at my mining area. Something's getting clogged up. Or something. It should be okay. Let's see if the rake will fix it now. Kinda. It still dropped it down, but not as much. Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's gonna let me fix the hole the way it should. But it's much better. We will see that. Yeah, there's still a little bit. That's fine. It will be fine. And we've got that done. Nice. I wonder what is the weight for 1 million hydrocoin gold bar. Let's go figure. Oh, wait. I need that shovel. Whatever. Good enough for me. Let's go back to the other site. I plan on doing an auto smelter that will smelt. We'll see how big of a bar we have there. Try to get about 100,000 gold worth bar. Okay, go straight, thank you. Yeah, something is backed up on the machine. FPS has dropped down to not hardly anything. So these are all fine. Oh, we do have a couple pieces. Bet you it's this. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't hit anything and just started flying. That should help it out. Let's turn it off and clear up the system a little bit. Let the game rest. Yo, that's one big chunk. Where did that come from? Yeah, it's cleared up quite a bit now. Okay, let's see how big of a gold bar we have. It's almost 10 million. Oh wait, how heavy was that? So if we do the math, say that's 10 million is 500,000 units of pounds, units, whatever. Units of weight. 500,000 is 10 mil. So if I wanted a bar that weighed, or sorry, if I wanted a bar that was, where's my calculator? There it is. If I wanted a bar that was 100, say 100 million. So we can take 100 divided by it's probably an easy way. Divided by 10 million. No, that's not gonna work. So if I multiply, say 500,000, that's how I'll do it. Clear. Thank you. 500,000. Multiply that by 10 equals 5 million pound. So a 5 million pound gold bar should equal 100 million. So let me write that down. Because on the other side, I'm going to do that. I'm going to make a room. Plan is, I'm going to make a room. Well, not a room, a silo. And the bars are going to drop into this big silo. And we're going to see if we can fill the silo up. And each bar will be let's not do it. We don't need to do 100,000. Let's do 1,000,000. So if we divide 500,000 by 10, equals a 50,000. So 50,000 units or pounds should equal about 1,000,000. 1,000,000. So let's do this. 50,000. And of course this pen is not working. Thank you. Oh, let's pencil. If I do 500, I could just do it at 500,000. That won't take long to fill it up. 500,000 weight is equal to 10 mil gold. fill up a tower with 10 million gold worth of bars. That would be fun. Okay, let's shut our system down. All right. I'm going to call it here. Grab something to eat. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it.